And we are back with more Fantasy Poland Monday. Actually, Tom, today is not a run around and find stuff day, as we thought we might do.
Oh yeah,
Jared Two Swords is in prison.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, is there a button that's just press X to start uprising?
I think you have to talk to people. I don't think I've ever done this quest, so I'm not sure.
Telling you, we'll hit a cave one of these days. Make our escape. Hey ho, the fucking work we go.
That resonates real well. What up, dude?
No way he's keeping us so long. Wants to build a new tower. Needs a lot of stone for that. 3 years. 3 fucking years. Pickaxe in hand. No way he's keeping us so long. Wants to
So,
build a new
just,
tower. Needs a lot of stone for that. You, Drifter, where'd you get your scars?
bunch of knife fights?
Wonder if you'll be as deft with a pickaxe as you are with a sword.
Probably not. The School of the Wolf is notoriously twirly.
Look at him cast his eyes about, searching for an escape, but there ain't none to be found.
You're gonna have to remember the fist fighting mechanics again.
Oh man.
Look at him cast his eyes about. What are you doing?
Your second biggest enemy after ladder bosses.
What are you doing here?
I like the idea of like Jared just walking up to a dude in prison and being like, "Wanna go? You wanna go?"
What are you doing here?
So they took, did they? Alright. Ain't got no swords. Still got spooky eyes. I still have signs.
Yeah, signs aren't dependent on your gear.
Right.
That shouldn't be a problem at all.
But, none of these guys seem particularly helpful unless, I can convince one of them to give me a pickaxe. Oh, yeah, go press X to open door.
When's my trial?
When the Jarl summons you. Won't be soon. The longer a man touches rocks.
I think I'm the only one watching.
Trial. This one's waited a year.
That's okay. I appreciate you. Oh, my boy Rob's here. Hey, buddy. Yeah, Jedi mind trick.
Let's see. Lugos said my trial would be today. Don't remember?
Oh, aye. Right. Come on.
Just let me out. Like I'm level 29 or something. I put points into this. Let me out.
He's gotta die. Boy, pass judgment here, lady.
So, like, do you think that means that Gerald would have, you know, like,
He don't deserve a trial, not even death by the sword.
would he not have the moral imperative to, like, revolutionize
See you again, sorcerer.
the state?
Invited me to your lands, Lugos. Said I'd find work here.
Just saying.
Aye, killing monsters, not man. Let's get to it. Leif claims you killed his sons, Corey and Crocky. What do you say to that?
Fought to defend myself and Yorand.
None came forth to confirm your words.
And none will. Always easier to hang an outsider than to try one of your own, right?
Ha! Tongue as sharp as your blade.
Yeah, by the way, give me back my sword. Give me back my swords.
Insults our whole clan. The
Give them back now.
ancestors say
Jedi mind trick, give me back my stuff.
Made my decision.
Yeah.
Rivia, I find you guilty on 2 counts of murder. Punishment's death by suffocation.
Yeah, sure. Boom, killer whale.
Find your way out by paying Corey and
Yeah,
Clark
whatever.
weight in silver.
I think I actually do have a whole lot of coin, like... You know, what's the cost of human life, right?
Let me pay in installments.
I mean,
Live long. Dare say I'll
you
pay
know
off
how it
eventually.
is sometimes.
Next century or so.
I've a
You know how
bad
it
idea.
do be.
I'll
It
pay
do be how it
the
do.
myself.
what? That's against every law.
I make the laws here.
Jedi mind trick, influence the
If you
state.
rile me, I'll tie this bag of silver round your neck and toss you in the sea.
Why the theatrics? If you wanted to hire a Witcher, should have just said so. Would have been cheaper.
Tell me, Witcher, have you any honor?
I do.
I paid Leif on your behalf. That puts you in my debt, a debt of pride. You ought to do as I say. So, listen.
Uh-huh.
My lad, Blue Boy Lugos, has ventured out, but not against the Black Ones, nor to loot a convent. Got the notion to go to the Cave of Dreams, south side of the Isle, and none return from there. You're clever and good with a sword, 2 traits that rarely go together. So, you're to help him. I need an heir, no matter his metal. Take your things and do as I say, or lose your dignity and good name for all time.
So...
So,
Yeah, we're gonna be doing this side quest, aren't we? Okay, Tom. I'm back in my stupid wolf costume.
you got your dumb mask on again.
I have been,
Witcher, eh?
Yeah, open the door, dickbag. I've got work to do.
Friends we show heart, foes we show our ass.
You could always try going up and then jumping over.
Eh, eh.
Respect, Witcher.
Oh, sure.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, there's a second door. Alright. So, correct me if I'm wrong.
So, just as a reminder, Blue Boy Lugos is one of the people vying to become the new king,
Right,
and
right.
you do not want him to be king.
No, I don't. But I've just been hired by his hoity-toity dad to keep his ass alive.
Yeah.
Does he really need an heir that badly?
How do I put this?
I mean, like, make another. This one sucks.
The ending is going to be good. I'll just put it that way. Like you're going to appreciate the ending when it rolls around.
Okay. James, cost of human life is less than we... Yeah. Yeah. I mean, according to the people who kind of own us, it's actually not that expensive.
last night too.
Ah, move. That's enough.
Wait.
All right.
This one's really funny.
This is kind of like. You know, I really should have learned the horse mechanics, huh? So, how you been, Tom?
You know, not too bad.
I'm
Had
hang on, I'm following the map dots, but I'm getting farther away. Okay, there we go.
yeah, because it probably does like a loop around. You could always look at your map.
Fine.
Yeah, see, it kind of does a loop-de-loo.
Can I just get there from the Everham Lighthouse?
I would take a boat. You got a boat right behind you. I'd just take a boat down the coast.
Ah. Yep. Okay. Let me that. All right, there we go. I'm getting my bearings again. It's really hard to switch between this and Elden Ring.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
Something I've always wondered. What do you witchers do once there are no basilisks, lashings, or giants around?
I say. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So I'm going to put a marker at this midpoint here to orient towards. And we're off. But, no, you were saying? How you doing, my friend?
Doing pretty good. My crew at work, who we all work in the same office. There's 4 of us. We went to a place called Rapid Fire Pizza. It's like right outside the gate from where I work. I hadn't been there before, and it was delicious. I had chicken bacon ranch pizza. It was absolutely delicious.
Not my particular jam. I find that like baked chicken just is too dry for me generally.
It was grilled chicken. Yeah, it was grilled chicken on the pizza. Yeah. Grilled chicken, ranch instead of pizza sauce, mozzarella, bacon, red peppers, green and red onions, and then a drizzle of ranch on top of it, and it was amazing.
The ranchiest pizza ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pizza with ranch is pretty good.
Yeah. When I go there next time, I look at their like list of ingredients they have for like a make your own pizza, and I'm going to make a Mediterranean pizza, which will be a pizza with white sauce, goat cheese and feta cheese, grilled chicken, olives, and spinach.
Quite fancy.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good.
I am a traditional pizza guy. I like the pepperoni. I like the beef. I am a Hawaiian fan. You know, but like it's all good. There's no bad pizza. And in some cases, there's extraordinarily good pizza. So
Yeah.
worth finding. Cheeseburger pizza? I've had some good cheeseburger pizzas. And like I think we've made mention before, like every once in a while you just get hit with, you know, like there is a deep driving need for like a Totino's party pizza. You know, it's still inexplicably 99 cents. It's not technically food.
It is terrible.
Yeah. But one of those things hits the spot, man. Taps into, like, deep childhood memories. Okay. Boot the boot. Yeah, what's up, seaman?
What do you want?
Want to talk to Blue Boy Lugos.
Hear that? He wants to talk to Lugos. What else, vagrant? Care to plow Freya?
Sure. Jedi mind trick, it gets me more XP.
Respecting me. Lead the way.
Like a ton more XP.
Right.
Yeah,
Come on. What?
definitely worth it.
I don't get it.
Then stay here. Think it over.
He did. Then he climbed in a barrel, sprinkled salt on his head, and said he was a herring.
Hey, nerd.
Last time I had a Continental on my ship,
No.
when I hauled prisoners from Velen to the slave market in Nazaire. Now, tell me why you're here.
Any chance you got work for a Witcher?
Any chance?
Local chain has one called Border to Border, spicy, classic sauce, tomato, house cheese bun.
Wait.
See, I could get behind a spicy, the Border to Border is a spicy Hawaiian.
To the master wyverns, me and the lads.
I can rock with that.
Know a lick about monsters. Griffins and wyverns never share a habitat.
Well, maybe I'm worth a few silver. Fine, I'll take you up. Or he's about to go. You ready?
See what's in the Cave of Dreams, then let's do this thing.
Depends wholly on us, because... I'll explain later.
We can go. Is it far?
Nah, stone's throw. Let's gather the lads and go in. We'll know soon if there's truth to the legends.
So we're taking like a whole longboat
Girls, these
down
are
the
the
block.
warriors in me crew. They'll
I mean, why not?
Jarl,
It's the equivalent of renting a stretch limousine
and this here's Uv
to go to the bad strip club in town.
Why is Uv so quiet?
I don't see the problem.
What happened? He lick a frozen blade?
No. He tore it out because he cursed King Bran while drunk. Lost his power to speak. But kept his honor.
Interesting customs you got here. Before we head off, will you tell me about this cave? You could at least tell me what we might have to fight.
Only you can know that.
Elders
God,
say
I'm.
the Cave of Dreams
Look at
will
this
face your greatest
ostentatious looking
fear. It's what makes
douchebag.
you wake up at night, screaming. Something that's already been, will be, or just might
I have
be.
to see this guy.
You wonder what a monster slayer fears.
No, me.
Come on, lads. Swords in hand.
I'm there with my little frilly ruff and my gold armor, wolf mask.
So this is going to be a pretty cool little. If this is the quest that I think it is, this is going to be pretty cool. You're going to see like ghost whales.
Yeah, what's up with Jorah the Wolverine?
If there's one thing I'm not afraid of, it's
Neckers. Hate them. Gross little goblins.
Sorry, all the pollen is
Nilfgaard Baron. Children of Nilfgaard. Because they're black, cowardly.
Oh, that did not age well.
The totem. Right where
What
it
didn't age well?
Now's when we eat the
They call them children of Nilfgaard because they're black, cowardly.
Go on.
CD Projekt Red should have caught that.
So says the legend.
I mean,
Drives
it's
home
possible they did.
and drives home that these guys are absolute douchebags as well.
What that druid say? Hemlock, poppy,
Look at 'em.
nightshade.
Look at 'em.
Not chicky. No, henbane.
Whoa, in for one hell of a ride. Fine, give him here.
Take it. Uv, Jarl, eat up. To the last grain.
So in Crusader
So-
Kings at the moment, what were you gonna say?
So, Daddy hired me to keep his whack-ass son alive, and we just went into a cave and are tripping balls?
You're asking him mute his opinion. You're
Why not?
mate.
I'm just helping this dude party.
Come on, let's go. Time to face our fears.
I bet you money that this was like their idea for a guard the like a guard the rich kids or the rich kid in a cyberpunk game.
Yeah.
I haven't played Cyberpunk, but you've played it. Have you done all the side quests and stuff?
Not all of them, because there are a lot. So many.
Hey, too
Yeah.
for a razorback.
I would not be surprised to like if this was their conceptual idea for that. All right. Face your nightmares in the cave of dreams. These guys act like they've never had an existential crisis before. Yeah. Whose nightmare is the floaty whale? That was pretty cool. Like we.
Yeah,
You
that
go
is
to
a pretty cool
SeaWorld, you know, like.
It's not possible.
I see you're weary from the battle. Sit with me, son. Have some mead. Pray tell of your adventures.
Thank you, my king. We...
So,
Drink with you, old man.
when it comes to weird fish effects in a game, so in the Division 2, the like post-apocalyptic third-person cover shooter,
The first time I left you to punish
I'll wait until all this is done.
This is kind of cool. We're just like watching his memories.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, so many ghosts. All of them like half my level, so I don't care about your shield. Yeah. Wait, what? Why is it trying to meditate? Stop that. There we go. They cried meat. I'm so confused. Like all my controls suddenly seemed upside down.
What's strange about that? See them at sea every few crests.
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, so that was Uwe's nightmare. Now we're gonna have to mess with Jorah the Wolverine's fear of sailing, I'm guessing. Or fear of
think so.
drowning.
I think so. So, in Division 2, there's a mission where you go to the like National Zoo outside of Washington D.C. and there's an aquarium in the zoo, and there's one of those like
Whoa,
glass.
wait. Cover your eyes, children.
Yes, you do.
You got it just in time. There's a glassed-in tunnel in the aquarium, and when you go inside through that tunnel, it doesn't seem like a big deal at first until the shadow of a giant squid swims by it, and it's like, no, that's not okay. And then later on, as you go through the aquarium, the lower levels of it are all flooded, and you come across a stairwell leading down to the lower levels that has like corpses floating in it. But if you look down in the stairwell is lit by like that like orange emergency lighting. If you look deep down into the stairwell, there's like a 9-foot crocodile down under the water.
They couldn't clear my conscience.
And it's like, nope, that's not cool.
Okay, so just a quick recap. Apparently, Yorif the Wolverine killed his own dad, drove the longboat into the sirens. So we just helped him with his issues. See, guys would rather like dudes would rather trip balls in a cave than go to therapy, right?
I mean, this is the medieval period. That's kind of the best therapy you got.
Fair enough. It's a weird thing.
I mean, your options for therapy in the medieval period are go trip balls in a cave or drink excessively at the tavern.
Right, like
3 years old. I've shone 100 times since then.
like
You pissed yourself before the whole village. The Jarl son. Ah, the shame.
You're doing one of those two things.
right when lightning struck the tree, you were afraid. I'll be dealing with that fear all my life. Better go kill my father. Like
You know, you disappoint her.
I'm a better warrior than he ever was.
Prove it, you little shite.
Let's dance.
you're level 14, flamey boy. Like there. I killed your daddy issue. Shape up, Lugos.
Who's the better warrior now? Who?
The guy you hired.
It's only a vision true, but it's not proper.
I will force you to deal with your daddy issues. Oh. Thanks for dragging me along this ride. Now we gotta go confront my nightmares.
They're literally just meeting Yennefer's parents.
Yeah. What's these? Oh, these are the monsters that kill all of the orphaned kids that I grew up with. But really, what I'm worried about is, her.
King of the wild hunt. For the clan.
Like, I do like the idea that, oh, he's a little higher level now, isn't he?
Over my dead body.
Nothing simpler.
Don't go in a cave to trip balls with a senator's son. It's the real moral of this story. Just don't.
Get up, Garrett.
Was I out long?
Aye, a while. Your gold. Take it. Get out of my sight.
What's this about?
My father sent a messenger. You were bound by honor to help me, yet you demanded payment. Take your gold, go, and keep away from our lands.
Yeah, but your father sent a messenger that was bound by honor that wasn't honorable, so... Like, sir, I find your logic suspect. Did they just Empire Strikes? Yeah, yeah. And we got some florins. Like, yeah, the fear was in myself. Yeah, Geralt does this stuff on the reg. Like Jerry Two Swords, two-fisted traveling therapist. It's like, oh yeah, Vision Quest. We do them every couple of weeks out at Kaer Morhen. The winters are real long. Like, we're immune to most poisons. We gotta eat a lot of mushrooms before we get into the Sweat Lodge. Alright, back on the boat. So was that the ending that that you were excited for me to see, or?
That's not the ending of the of this whole. So you're not even there yet. Like you have to go and actually do the whole intrigue regarding who is going to be the High King. That's the fun ending.
Ah, okay. But this was like a side quest setup for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. You haven't even done the somebody releases a bear into the feast part of the game yet.
Well,
I'm just saying. No context theater. Somebody releases a bear into the feast.
Well then, let's So does this mean that there's still something in there that I need to, or is that just like, hey, there's a cave entrance?
A cave entrance.
Okay.
Yeah, those don't gray out.
All right, cool. That one, however, means that I have that I haven't done it yet. We'll go back to that one. I'm still over here. I can warp to that harbor later and do that. Yeah, let's do a little bit more treasure hunting while you play Crusader Kings.
So I am playing as Duchess Matilda of Tuscany, who is my favorite character to play in the game.
Ooh, Duchess Matilda.
Yeah. So in actual history, she was the ruler of almost all of central Italy during the same time that the Norman conquest was happening in England. But in actual history, she died without issue. So nobody inherited her lands. So the Pope and the Holy Roman Emperor just kind of fought over them for the next 2 centuries. So part of the goal with playing as her is to make sure that she actually has children.
Or, I mean, like, could leave a will.
I mean, that's not really a thing. For outside of your family, that's not really a thing in the 11th century.
Well, I mean, like, work on drafting that legislation. Or just return it to the public. You had a good run, you're dead, why do you need it?
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what happened, is most of central Italy got turned into republics.
See, there you go. Now, who owns the land? Well, nobody. But who can go there? Yeah.
Anybody who wants to.
It's a park. Oh, hey, this soil is actually really good for growing grapes. Guess what? Now it's a public vineyard. Cool. Yeah, or just continue leaving it as everyone else's problem. God, the travel in this game is needlessly slow.
Yeah.
Needlessly slow. But no, what else is in the news? You hear about the we got the Met Gala going on tonight.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that goes. Even though it is just a whole bunch of rich people wearing fancy clothes, sometimes they're like really fancy.
Yeah, as I understand, the theme is gilded glamour. And I'm like, I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, they're just rubbing it in our faces now.
Nah.
Like, next year's theme, Court of the Sun King. Have we done this before? Yeah, isn't that always the theme? I know that if this year's theme was gilded glamour, and I was Lil Nas X who wore a literal suit of golden armor at the previous year's Met Gala, I'd be kind of pissed. Like, whatever he wears this year, the next year's theme is going to be, we're copying him again. All right. Obligatory siren shooting. But, you know, wealthy people gonna wealth, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, back to the boat. No, I think the Met Gala thing was tonight. Last little bit of Twitter that I saw before setting up. Anything else newsworthy that you've been paying attention to?
I mean, today there hasn't really been anything in that's really significant. The first group of civilians has managed to be evacuated from the seal plant in Mariupol, so that's, you know, pretty great. You know, we kind of want those things to happen.
Yeah, Amanda did bring up a good point, harkening back to the Met Gala thing. She says, I guess I'd rather the theme be something like gilded glamour versus something like working in America. If somebody was like, blue-collar fashion.
Oh, the rich's idea of blue-collar fashion.
Right, and it's people showing up in
terrible.
like a $1,000 or you know, like a $10,000 Versace flannel tuxedo, like. $1,000 ripped jeans. It would be, like, that, would I be able to claim, I grew up, I was a teen in the 90s, would I be able to claim that that's cultural appropriation?
I think so.
Like the moment that grunge became cool and everybody was like, but this is, like, this is just how I dress. Our clothes are bad, we buy the stuff that lasts long. Anything he puts out, touche. Alright. Obligatory siren shooting. Alright, we got 3 chests. And that guy releases like just the ugliest looking sneakers I have ever seen. Like just the shapeless puffy moon boots.
Gross.
I don't like them. They, you know, they don't look like they have anything remotely resembling ankle support. What of these did I? There, oh, now it glows red. Come on. Ugh. Got a surface. There we go. And back to the boat. No, Doctor Strange comes out in a couple days.
Oh, really? It's that soon?
Yeah, it's the 6th. So 4 days. Oh, man. Hey. Hey, lady. There. All right. Yeah, Doctor Strange comes out. This is Raimi's first movie as an MCU director. If I'm not mistaken.
I anticipate it's going to be great. So
I hope so. I have very high hopes for it. But then again, I'm a fan. You know, like this stuff is made for me. But it should get pretty wacky now that they've kind of now that they've kind of broken the bounds between, you know, like the different studio works. Who's telling what things are to come? Well, that's really exciting to me.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm an old comics nerd now. You know, I'm 40. I gotta let other generations experience the same cool things that you did when you were reading them, and now it's all up on screen, and it's just wild to think that it ever happened at all, let alone that it became this this much of a spectacle. I think even that is somewhat admirable. See if I can get out of here without bumping anything too hard. There you go. Nice and next to, but not on top of the barrels. So my guess is that Tom is eating lasagna.
Not yet.
Just focusing on being Prince, what was it, Prince Matilda? Prince Madeline?
Duchess Matilda.
Duchess Matilda.
Yes. Yeah, I am currently in the process of usurping a kingdom title from the Pope. He doesn't need it as much as I do.
The story, so the story behind like why this treasure is out here is because all of the waters around Skellige have a really bad siren like infestation. Anytime somebody would try to when smugglers would take stuff from one place to another, anytime you got on the water, chances are sirens were probably going to sink your boat. Yeah, so that's why it's just like, hey, there's some stuff here, and it might be good, or at the very least you can sell it, and all you got to do is, oops, press the wrong button. All you got to do is go out to where the siren nest is and clear it out a little bit. Come on, catch the wind. There you go. Well, if there's a button for accelerate, it says hold to accelerate. And I'm like, I'm trying. Sweet Jesus, whoa. Okay, there are a lot of them. Yes, into the water. So when I do these water kills, they don't drop any loot. You know, like I won't be able to get any monster pieces from them. But the trade-off is they die with like one crossbow shot. And apparently with Witcher crossbows, you know, physics be damned, but...
Yeah, it's basically magic.
Yeah. Worth it. Yeah, maybe. Alright, there's something orange in there. Remind me to eat something once I'm back on the boat.
Will do.
Jerry Two Swords flagrantly disregards any recommendation to not eat 30 minutes before or after diving. Haha. Press A to accelerate! Thank you, Amanda. Like, sometimes I press A to accelerate, and it feels like the game is literally pushing back against me. Like, if they could program haptic responses into the controllers, the thumbstick would push back and go, no! The next evolution in gaming, a controller that argues with you. Alright, let's, should I meet Yennefer at the site of the cataclysm? Do I have to be aware of where the wind is coming from in the game? If there's some kind of indicator, I don't know what it is.
You do not.
I know that like when Wind Waker did it, it was there was just like a little line on screen that just pointed in the direction that the wind was blowing, and you could like map your trajectory in order to navigate around that. This one's just kind of like, wind changed. I guess you're going backwards for a little while now. Alright, we're going to warp to this harbor and actually do Gasp, the main quest, for a little bit.
Oh my!
Are you prepared, Tom?
No, not really.
I mean, I can do, yeah, just pull out your Wind Waker and change it, right? Like, give Geralt his baton. This is basically just grim and gritty Zelda. Yeah, let's go on ahead and warp to this harbor, see what's up. There's an alchemist up there that I can visit. And, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there's a sign for that. Although, like, if you could just make little, like maybe you could use Ard to blow yourself across a lake. Like, just like get your wrists really loose and then just make a bunch of signs in the water behind you and make yourself your own little speedboat. Any D&D player will tell you that sometimes the most minor cantrips, you know, the little spells, prestidigitation, a clever player with prestidigitation is a dangerous thing. So we're gonna go see my my somewhat estranged girlfriend, and at a site of a magic cataclysm, right? Like, remind me again, what exactly is Yennefer and Geralt's relationship like at this point?
Although they've been apart for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Medallion's humming. place of power. It's gotta be.
So they've just been apart for a while. He's been doing Ciri's dad stuff, or what?
So, she has been in Nilfgaard working with the Emperor, while Geralt had been doing the events of Witcher 1 and Witcher 2. And she thought he was dead also for a while.
But she knows I'm alive now.
Yeah. Like, she didn't find out that Geralt was alive until near the end of Witcher 2.
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
Good. May all Skellige
Why
know
is he wearing that hat?
Ingeborg is a common thief.
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us.
This common thief stole a nuke.
You know, it happens.
That's a good point, Amanda. He's wearing the hat because he can't grow antlers of his own. Because he's a coward.
The myth is that Ouroboros created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Ouroboros made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise and flood all the lands and drown the living.
Where do you get this mask?
Sailors from Clan Dimon pulled it from the sea, near the Njord Trench.
Yeah, but how can you be sure this is Ouroboros' mask?
Its appearance is exactly as described in the myths.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides,
So,
it's not the myths that are on trial.
you have a magical artifact that you can't use. You have a magical artifact that you can't use, or it destroys everything. Why don't you just put it back in the sea? Like, sink it real deep. Real deep. If it will destroy everything, right? Don't have that kind of thing around. Alright, so I'm not going to appeal to emotion that she did it for Ciri. Do we appeal to authority? Craig did say, like, get that thing, right?
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
Like, check out this area.
Theft or no theft,
I mean,
free reign.
Yeah, with this guy, there's no point in bringing Ciri up to him.
Mhm.
You're going to meet with Yennefer here shortly.
Secondly, after the cataclysm occurred,
No, I don't know this dude. I don't care if he thinks my daughter's cool.
this site to our care. Third,
Yeah, you put that thing back where it came from.
no. Yennefer's used the mask.
Awesome. Jerry shows up and Yennefer's like, just what I needed. A distraction. Hey, Ermion, look at this guy. Do. She's kind of the worst.
Great.
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yen. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here.
The power of the mask summoned them.
Ermion says the mask might cause a natural disaster.
Fortunate he's here then. He can jump right in, try to tame it.
Realize he won't let this pass.
Oh, I'll survive, somehow.
Did you see that idiot's hat? I don't care about his opinions.
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places. Places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
I'm already wearing a mask.
Gonna read my mind again?
You object?
Now this is an interesting conundrum. Do I object? By this point, like, Jerry and Yennefer have like pretty solidly told each other how they feel, right?
Yes, but both of them are kind of in a place where they're like, we can't really be together right now because of circumstance.
Yeah, it is too binary a choice. Like, but yeah, like the best part of, I mean, one of the best parts about my marriage is I really can like express any of my thoughts to my wife. So
You do it whenever you want anyway.
No harm in it then, is there?
she's got you there, dude. Like,
Already found the first spot.
guys say, I want a girl that understands me, and then it's like, yeah, well, let me read your mind then. Oh, Yeri.
This is the spot. Put on the mask.
Any instructions?
Keep it on until we've seen everything. And don't stray.
So how do I use the mask? And Mask of Ouroboros. How do I like actually?
Geralt, stop.
I mean, it's probably an equipable thing like your current mask
Yeah, but I forgot how I took that on and off.
right there. It's in your wheel where your bombs are.
Okay, wheel where my bombs are. Okay, so I have the mask. Oh, there we go.
Put on the mask. We don't have time.
Fine, I will unequip my wolf mask. Still kind of metal though.
Geralt, stop dawdling. Don the damn.
I'm trying. I don't understand which button I need to press. Right, okay, boom. Mask of Ouroboros, select. Yes. CD Projekt Red, what are you doing?
Upsetting you?
Yes. Alright, dope. It's in my pockets. How do I take it out of my pockets and put it on my face?
Put on the mask. We don't have time.
Lady, I'm trying to put on the mask!
Whatever button you use to throw a bomb.
Tom, I have not thrown a bomb this entire game!
It's one of the buttons at the top. It's one of the bumpers.
There we go.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
It's the right bumper.
How can you know?
The way she moved, like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find
See?
a spot.
What would you do without me?
It's a foglet. We killed a bunch of them, don't worry. Okay, so... if I found out my significant other's... yeah, like frequently reading your mind.
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
Bet Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
The place is creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking. But don't worry. So you can take care of yourself.
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Any chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come.
CSI, Fantasy Poland.
Taste this.
Nothing like running around with your girlfriend in the woods as she says, taste this, over and over. See, the biggest problem is, like, while I have the mask up to my face to follow the storyline, I can't run, so I just, like, it's just a really weird walk through the forest. Like, dude, this is a bizarre date.
Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally. The mage who was
So who, do we know who the powerful ally is?
His trace path leads to Velen as well,
I'm not
but the target
sure.
coordinates of his portal differ from
I
those
can't
of Ciri's.
remember.
The explosion must have disrupted his teleportation.
Ran into Kira Metz in Velen. Coincidence maybe.
Take a good look, everybody. I'm putting the wolf mask back on immediately.
Whoever he is, he grows more interesting by the minute.
Now that I have figured out the arcane rules of CD Projekt's Red, put this thing on your face mechanics.
Which means he'll be free to
I'm good at video games, guys.
Are you pleased with yourselves? Look at what you brought down on us. We'll see what Krach has to say about this.
Relax. Storm's died down. You've clearly got things under control.
For now. But who knows what will be a week or two on?
Nothing, man.
Panicking.
Nothing.
Here's your mask.
It is worthless. It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later.
Yeah. Like, if I'm going to be fancy enough to wear this suit of armor and my adorable little collar. Only problem is, it's also really good armor.
was clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... what do you call it?
Vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor. All the workmanship's unfamiliar. Can't even tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The Wild
So,
Hunt? I feared
Ciri's buddy, or did Ciri do it?
on Hindersfjall.
No.
Because Ciri doesn't do magic, right? Like she does like little teleportation-y steps, but she doesn't even do signs.
No, she has elder magic, which is incredibly powerful and also only vaguely under her control.
So do I tell this guy that the Wild Hunt wants her because of that, or
Hell no. He don't need to know that.
I don't respect you, antlers.
Ciri's abilities.
Did she, perchance...
He doesn't need to know that your daughter is wanted by the worst people in the world.
Right? A bunch of dead ghost elves.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the cataclysm struck here on Ardskellig. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders sent the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing
Wraiths on horses?
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women and an old man.
Next stop, Hindersfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
Yeah, like, it really is a, okay. I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten. Should I go with, like, should we just ride together? Is there any... Like, is this like the opportunity to go do more side quests kind of thing, or is this like a relationship-breaking choice?
Say, let's go together right now. This is one of those... The next stage in this quest is somewhere else. Do you want to go there immediately, or do you just want to meet me there?
Oh, okay.
Very well. Let's go.
She's going to teleport you.
See, like, this is the problem with these games, stuff like Mass Effect. I understand Dragon Age is much the same way. I should play those.
Quite a few years since I was last on Hindersfjall, but if I remember correctly, Lofoten should be this way.
But it's you know, like, I overthink all of those choices. Like, am I gonna break up Jerry's relationship here? Nah, she's just like, dude, you hate flying. He's like, yeah. Cutscene after cutscene in these quests.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of them when it's a main quest.
That's okay. We finished watching The Witcher Season 2, so,
Can you not see we're commemorating the death?
we're fairly caught up on other Witcher shows. May as well have another one that I occasionally have to fiddle with a control with, right?
Then speak.
You didn't want to play the game, did you? Okay.
They say the Wild Hunt destroyed this village.
That is true, though few believe us. You don't either, I'm sure. Did you see riders on
ma'am, look at my armor. I'm very clearly silly. I believe you.
That's how it was. They landed on our shores in a ship made of the claws of dead men, like in the ballads. Leif yelled to grab the children. Then they came, cut him across his face. He tried to whisper, only blood came out.
You were to ask about someone, not prod their wounds. That's enough. What happened then?
Yen, leave her alone.
You don't understand. If we can learn where...
I understand, and I'm still asking you to stop.
These people are hurting, man.
Get to the point. No.
We can go inside. Like, we don't have to stand out in the rain and be sad. We can do more effective things if we, like,
She lies in a grave.
get out of the water.
I cannot recall one by that name.
Can you, though?
But I've buried so many.
I mean, like...
This Siri, has she a scar here on her...
These garments are wool and fur, right? We're in the fantasy Scotland part.
Right before...
Standing out in the rain like that is just miserable.
Curses upon him.
You know, it's cold and wet, and you just sort of like, it's a chill that goes down to the very bones. Nobody would do this willingly. They would be like, yeah, come out of the rain.
Craven. My apologies. Craven. Craven could have told you more.
This Craven you mentioned, does he have a name?
He did. The elders struck him
My apologies.
with the saga of ancestors.
It's as if he has ceased to exist. The lore forbids anyone from touching him, speaking to him, even uttering his name.
Okay, well, write it down for me, and I'll, like, give me the map quest, and I'll go do the thing.
To talk to him, even if it's not in keeping with your customs.
You've come too late. He went to the garden to fight Morkvag.
Yeah, I already killed the monster in the garden.
Morkvag, half man, half wolf.
Yes,
Won't bother you anymore. Already killed it.
I know. Craven went there before you, but is yet to return.
Didn't see him in the garden. Doesn't bode well. Don't know if there's much point in going there.
Even if he's dead, we could find some clues near his body.
Let's hope. A coward who willingly seeks battle? Am I the only one who sees the
That's why he did it. Craven knew he would...
And thus regain his
trial by ordeal.
I do not mock your laws. Please also respect ours.
Thanks for your help.
I understand you intend to enter the garden.
I mean, like, he did it of his own free will, kind of, you know, but...
But so be it.
Custom demands pilgrims make an offering of their own blood before the tree. Craven surely did so. Unless he lacked not only courage, but respect for Freyr as well.
You needn't worry about us. Geralt and I always give the gods the respect they are due.
Kneel before the goddess. Pay her homage.
Yeah, I don't know where the kneel button is, unfortunately. I can crouch.
You didn't mention your heroic...
I'm pretty sure it would be a prompt.
Character.
You know me. Don't like to take my work home.
I'm afraid you don't like home. The very concept of it. I asked you once to move to Vengerberg for me. Remember? Was that ever a row?
Yeah, those were the days.
It's like, what, like 60 years ago?
That what happened?
That she was like, hey, move to Vengerberg with me.
Yeah, that was a long time ago in the timeline of the game.
Ivy-covered walls, mysterious garden. Shame we're not here under different circumstances.
Yo, we can go out to dinner, like, after this.
So, where should we start?
Like, if you want to go get a bite, let's,
Plan to bleed yourself for the goddess?
Not necessarily, but Craven did. We just might pick up his scent.
Yeah, we're doing a thing to ensure the safety of my kids, so that's of course first priority. But in the meanwhile, like,
Craven was here.
You want to go to J. Alexander's?
Kneeled down on one knee and cut himself to make the offering. bloodstains. See them?
Oh no, I've had my first
No.
extremely scandalous event pop up.
Uh-oh.
Two of my...
What did Duchess Matilda do?
No, oh, Duchess Matilda didn't do anything. Two of my male vassals were found to be having an affair.
Besides, trudging through mud in these heels would be
I know. Monocle in the T level of shock.
Mind is blown. Alright, trudging through the muddy seals would be murder. Nah, dude. Let her do her thing.
See you later then.
Don't get hurt. Remember, I need you if I'm to find Ciri. Oh, come. I was just teasing. Fool. I need you. Period. Better?
Better.
Relationships are complex. Alright. Gonna follow Craven's footsteps. His footsteps.
Footsteps?
Yeah, footsteps. Out of the way, tables. It looked like there was a box there, but apparently not. Okay. I've already been through this this part of the side quest. I think that may have been one of the. This was the werewolf guy, right?
Where are you?
I'm in the. I'm following Craven's footsteps using my Witcher senses in Morkvarg's garden.
Yeah, Morkvarg's garden was the werewolf place.
Yeah. Werewolves. Actually people, kind of? The eternal question.
Craven's blood. Craven's blood.
Okay.
Craven's blood.
Yes, I know, but where do I need to go for the quest part?
Roots.
Oh.
Hey.
Did you find it?
Yeah, found a well.
Didn't mean to.
I hope not. Let me know once you find Craven.
How deep can I dive down there? Is there anything down there? Doesn't look like there's anything down there. Oh, come on. There we go. And let me torch time. That's something that goes in my pockets, right?
The torch?
Yeah.
No, it goes in your hand. But yeah, yes, correct. Pockets. Sorry, I thought you meant like, is it like the lantern?
Right.
Elden
In Elden Ring. No, that's fair. I do have torches, right?
Go over to Windows, where your potions and bombs are.
Okay.
No, go back to your weapons.
Yeah, oh, there it is.
Yeah. You have 20 torches. Which they don't go away, so I don't know why it gives you multiple torches.
I think I just picked them up after killing a bunch of dudes. There we are. Now we're back. Torch time! Alright.
Craven's blood.
Just gonna find a bajillion of these spots that's just Craven's blood, Craven's blood, Craven's blood. Craven.
Damn. Dead. Has been for a while.
Yen, found him.
And?
And I've seen rot things in better condition than this.
Shit.
Dated one for a while.
Scrape together what you can and haul the bits up here.
Take it you've got a plan?
No, I just like to stare at rotting flesh. We'll talk.
Gothest girlfriend ever.
That's Yen. Charming
Yeah.
as ever.
Yeah, she is.
Come on, someone wants to meet you.
Gonna listen to old Sisters of Mercy records.
Putrefaction set in. But the vocal cords are intact. We might still get something out of him.
I need about
Now you're thinking with necromancy.
Even a corpse.
I need about 1,000 more prestige, and I will be able to reform the Italian culture.
In order to do what?
So, when they did the last big update to Crusader Kings 3, they added cultures are no longer just like a name on a map.
Okay.
They now actually have traits associated with them.
All right. So which traits are you going to reform?
So you start with as the Italian culture starts with Republican legacy, which gives them a bonus to building things in cities. Formation fighting experts, which gives them a bonus to using spearmen and archers, and refined poetry, which means you're more likely to have poets appear in the culture. I'm going to reform it to include collective lands, which increases building construction time, increases the time it takes to increase control over a province, but massively boosts the development rate of all of your territory. Yeah. And development is huge. It's one of those catch-all.
Hold on 1 second. Yennefer's speaking with the dead, and I feel like I should pay attention to this bit. My goth girlfriend is being extra spooky right now. And frankly, this is what I came here for, so
Are you Craven of Lofferton?
my name is Doug. Okay, Skjall. I'll tell him he's recovered his honor in a bit.
Have you seen her?
I don't care about that. What happened to her? What was she doing here? Speak! Speak!
And now I have the whole of body trait, which means I'm going to live for an incredibly long time.
Oh, that's great.
But yeah, so
Ooh,
development.
Is it a new Siri scene?
Yeah, I believe so.
Siri scene! Siri scene! I suck at these because I don't have all my potions.
Yeah, but you can teleport.
I can teleport.
Pretty sure Siri is just going to literally fall out of the sky. Yep. And that's the masked mage.
Who is this masked mage?
You'll find out in a while.
This is a whole tuxedo mask situation.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not going to find out right away. It's going to be a bit.
I must leave you now. We will meet beneath drowned dead rock. Can you remember? Repeat it.
Drowned. Dead rock.
Flawless skin for somebody who grew up in the days before soap.
You're awake. And I thought you'd...
Where am I? And who are you?
It's all right. You're on Hindersfjall, village of Lofoten. They call me Skjal.
My eyes are up here, Skjal.
What?
We fished you out of the sea. Me and that friend of yours.
I'm guessing that Skjal lives pretty much on his own, huh?
Night's near come now.
Damn. Too long.
You needed the rest, desperately.
I think he's on a very isolated island, yes.
Some nasty, fresh-looking scars.
Yes. I've been through a lot.
I never thought women on the continent did any fighting.
Sometimes they have no choice. Help me stand.
I don't think you should...
Less talk, more giving me a hand.
Ah, that's me brother for you. Out of sight for a second, and he's already put his paws on a girl.
Astrid, you're as dim as dishwater. You know perfectly well I'm helping her up.
It's a shame, I know, but I've got to interrupt your courtship. Come, we're off to the sauna.
Where?
Why's your mouth agape like you're noodling for an eel? The sauna. Girl, you was blue as a whale when we brought you in here. Your blood needs thawing.
I'm sorry, but I must get to Drowned Dead Rock as fast as
I don't know, a
possible.
sauna might be nice. Like, why don't you go have a schwitz for an hour?
But the rocks are ways off and you can barely walk. You best take a horse.
True. Skjal can prepare a horse for you. You'll have to wait a spell, but even so, you'll get there faster than on foot.
Fine, that'll do. Thank you both very much.
Pish-posh, there's no need. Now come, we gotta sweat the sick out of you.
I'm hovering my finger over this
Taking 'em already.
over my moral censorship button.
That man in the mask, he's from afar, isn't he?
Oh yes, from very far away.
Where
See,
exactly?
I should be
Surprised? Been sitting in this fish puddle me
like,
whole life.
considering that Nasir is rolling around with a dude that wears a mask, that brings up a whole lot of issues that I started doing that.
Good. Means your muscles are working. And mind the string don't catch on your nose.
Like, when we finally meet up, she's gonna be like, Dad, are you wearing a mask? And I'll be like, yeah, I understand that all the cool kids are doing it. This boy that you've been seeing, he's not gonna think I'm a poser, am I?
I definitely didn't start doing this because internally I'm 5 years old.
Right, because I went, hee Batman. I'm Gerald, the gold wolf, rawr!
Alright, in you go and get out of those rags.
All of them?
I should think so.
Just never go, boop. What a weird... Options are wrap yourself in towel, go to sauna, leave. So I'm gonna hang out in a sauna.
Well, whatever makes you
There are a lot of digital boobies on screen.
Finally. I was so worried you'd...
Ah, Mum, you always worry. Everything's fine, ain't it?
There's a Christian Minecraft server, but ladies time in the sauna. All right.
But why have you got the towel, child? It'll just get wet.
Mum, she's from the continent. She's shy.
I'm not at all shy. I just wanted something to sit.
Expect me.
Astrid, behave yourself.
All right, catfish with your paw.
Here we are gabbing away. Steam's gone. Gotta douse the coals.
Sure, because like I'm all for, you know, like self-care and spa days and all that, but it's weird to be like an observer to it, you know, like not my jam. Back home, have you got saunas as well? No, I've got no home. I'm a freelance Destiny orphan.
Oh, that's right. Where was your ship headed?
Ship?
We fished you out of the sea. We thought...
Thought you were in a shipwreck. No, I teleport everywhere.
That's not... I'm here looking for someone.
Not your betrothed, I hope.
Why?
It'd break Skjal's heart. He's head over heels for you, girl.
Astrid, I asked you not to tell her.
Oops.
Do you like my brother? So I've got he's not half bad, seems nice, or to tell the truth, I prefer women. Siri is like canonically bisexual, yes?
I don't know. It would make sense.
To be honest.
Aye. Now I see. The Scald sings true. Love bears many guises.
Listen, it's lovely sitting here with you, but I really must go now.
I understand.
Thank you to inviting me to the sauna party, but, you know...
We're all related 3 times over and the air stinks of fish.
I can't see how you're related to anyone here. No one in Lofoten groans and bitches quite like you do. Sit down a bit.
Thanks, Mom.
Child, Skjald's certain to have readied the horses.
I suppose. Why not?
Head through the door and you'll see the pier. Be careful, it's slippery.
Thank you once more.
And once more, there's no need. God's bless your journey.
Optional, jump in the water to cool off and regenerate. And my health is back up. An interesting mechanic, but... a somewhat extraneous amount of digital neep norps. They do apparently also give me a free shot of Fireball to warm back up after the cold dip. I don't know what that does, but let's get crunk. Alright, changing room. Thank you. I would like my clothing, please. Alright, give me just a little while longer to make sure that I'm... There we go. And we're back in,
Regards to your father.
back in hopefully one day monetizable content land. There we go.
Time to reform Italian. Collective lands.
All countries can be part of the revolution.
Shall we ride?
Listen, I hope... My sister, she didn't talk any nonsense to you, did she?
No. Except to mention that you fancy me.
What? But I asked her... Besides, it's not... Of course, you are very...
SCOTUS is about to be burned to the ground. Yeah, Daniel mentioned earlier, it looks like they may overturn Roe and what else?
Yeah, that would be quite sad.
Well,
you know, then it's time for massive civil
disobedience. Yeah. Get ready for it and start now, I guess.
Alright. Siri could take a moment to be like, you know,
We can finish our conversation then.
a tumble would be fun, but I gotta find this guy in a mask, okay?
You can ride Greyback. She's old, but she'll make the...
Run for your lives!
You stay here! I'll go and...
I can look after myself.
And the wild hunts arrived.
As they are wont to do.
That did not take long.
Bunch of jerks.
I think you kind of missed your sword there, Searbeer. No, like, Siri doesn't have her own, like, talent tree or anything, right?
No.
Okay, bummer.
Yeah, no, she doesn't have any skills. You just kind of gotta get good scrub.
Ah! I am not used to any of the dodges in video games that I play being that spicy.
And I just founded the Knights Hospitaller.
Hang on a sec. I gotta help this village out. I am kind of responsible for these dudes being here. Hey. Oh, come on. I don't have any, like... I don't have any healing ability, right? Except I slowly regenerate it over time.
Slowly regenerates over time, yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta not get hit. You know, Dark Souls.
Alright, one more down. Ooh, they just keep coming, huh? I feel morally like okay, fine. I'll get on the horse and ride.
What was that?
The wild hunt.
Ragnarok? The world's end?
Again, yeah, sure.
Not yet. But I must go. They're here for me.
Get on the horse. I'll show you the way to the rock.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can thank me once we get there safe. Let's ride.
So the dude, like, the whole reason that the guy was seen as a coward was because he was helping Ciri bail.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Faster! Faster! They're catching up!
I'm holding A as hard as I can, my guy. Like,
you don't hold it, you tap it, I'm pretty sure.
in this one, it's tap and then hold. And it uses up horse stamina, and I don't have carrots or anything. It's the Dark Souls of Epona. No, actually, Torrent would be the Dark Souls of Epona.
Yeah.
This is just like
and don't you dare say a negative word about...
No, Torrent's a very good boy.
What?
I have to go. Tuxedo Mask needs me. See? Poor guy. Skjall was pretty cool. A good dude. Nope. James puts up a great point. Now you just get images of a sweet goat horse when you search for Elden Ring torrent.
I mean, pretty genius move.
That's why there's always the LimeWire spell. Or the location, Pirate Bay Cove. Yeah, dude, you got your name. And behind us, a pile of angry druids.
Are there any other kind?
Something spooky happening.
What?
It died. Like...
You knew it would end like this, didn't you?
No. I knew you'd protest.
Yen, are you alright?
I'm fine now. Imagine putting wriggling cockroaches in your mouth.
Gross. I'm not gonna scold her about showing sympathy, like...
You needn't ask me twice.
The garden!
We gotta, oh, yep, we gotta bail.
Could you?
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me. We've every right.
Wanted to name it Kazaa? Yeah, that's accurate. Okay, but,
I'm sorry.
Is that?
Nothing that would help.
yeah, like, we're kinda like...
Make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Was there another way to do this quest, or are they just making me feel guilty for playing the game?
Tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about you.
I don't remember.
None shall open their door to you. None.
So now I've made enemies of all of Skellige?
No. You should have only made some enemies of some of the...
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk.
Druids.
We must focus on what Skjall told us.
So we know that Ciri's not in Skellige. Or no, we know that she was last on a boat.
Skjall saw on the beach. That's what I think. You know?
Yeah, and you're gonna go to where she went on the boat.
Cool.
In Velen, at a castle until recently ruled by a self-proclaimed baron, now controlled by his right-hand man.
I remember that guy.
The thing's clearly cursed. Its mind is a jumble. Can't have...
Grumbling won't get us anywhere. All will be well. Now,
like,
tell me, do you...
I'm Batman.
No, never mind.
Now what did you want to ask?
You were gonna ask me something. What was it?
Tell me, do you think... Is there a chance that thing might be Ciri? That, well...
Don't even want to think about it.
I mean, unlikely. The eyes were the wrong color.
Might be. From what I know, she was looking to cure a powerful curse while in Novigrad. but I'll lose it if I try to deal with that possibility now.
There are no series down in Skellige.
Not in Velen or Novigrad either.
Perhaps we should re-examine what we've learned.
Certainly hope that's the case. Makes me wonder what she's gotten herself into.
Can't even begin to imagine. But we will pull her out of it. Safe and
I think food might finally be ready.
Yeah, we're about to the end of this now. I'm just gonna finish this last little tree to figure out exactly what's.
Time to go back to the.
Before you do, there's one thing. It's important.
I gotta go kill another garden.
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors.
Fine. Larvik. See you there soon.
Thank you. For that, and for your help in the garden.
It was nothing.
Geralt, you know me.
Everybody wants a goth girlfriend until they get really depressing. Okay, well that's where we will end it for the day. Thank you all for watching. And we will pick back up next time in Scenic Larvik at the Last Wish. So that's where we will finish it for the day.
Everyone tune in on Wednesday when we do some Disco Elysium.
Yeah, we're going to try to do Disco Elysium this upcoming Wednesday, a game that everything that I've said about it seems like it would be my absolute jam. So we're going to give that a look. Also, yeah, just, make sure that you're registered to vote, all that good stuff. We got midterms coming up. See if we have politics left to come back to in a few months. But everybody have a lovely night, and be good out there. Love you guys. Take it easy.